Welcome into the Lindenwood Sports Network. I'm TJ Weber. Men's golf started things off last week with a first-place finish out of 17 teams in the Ichabod Invitational, which concluded last Tuesday. Marcus Lindgren led the Lions, shooting a .215 through 3 rounds. Women's golf hosted the Lindenwood Fall Invitational last week and finished in 6th place out of 13 teams. Men's tennis beat Maryville University in St. Charles last Tuesday, beating the Saints by a 7-2 margin. Women's tennis dropped a tough one on Saturday, losing 5-4 to Southern Indiana, and then lost to Bellarmine University on Saturday as well. Field hockey continued their winning ways last week, picking up a 6-1 victory over Molloy College and a 3-1 victory over Mercy College. The Lions are now 12-2 overall and currently hold a 5-game winning streak. Women's soccer dropped 2 games away from Hunter Stadium last week, while men's soccer dropped their only contest of the week, 4-2 to Harding University. After a loss to number 10 Central Oklahoma on Friday, women's volleyball bounced back with a 3-0 victory over Pittsburgh State on Saturday. Men's and women's cross country competed in the MIAA Championships in Warrensburg, Missouri on Saturday afternoon. The men won their first conference championship, beating out 10 other schools. 5 Lions finished in the top 25, including 3 in the top 15. Men's and women's swimming and diving both picked up multiple wins at the Lindenwood Quad and Triangular meets in St. Peter's on Saturday afternoon. Football dropped their 4th game in a row on Saturday with a 19-0 loss against number 1 Northwest Missouri State. The Lions defense stepped up in the second half, shutting the Bearcats out. C.J. Bibbins led the Lions with 17 total tackles. As for this week, field hockey started things off on Monday morning with a win against the University of New Haven by a score of 8-0. The Lions will return home on Friday to take on Belmont Abbey College, and then will host Newberry College on Sunday. Women's volleyball hits the road for a matchup against number 18 UCM on Tuesday, and then will travel to Missouri Western State to take on the Griffins on Friday. They will then finish out the week in Maryville, Missouri against Northwest Missouri State. Women's ice hockey will travel to Rochester, New York to take on Rochester Institute of Technology in back-to-back games on Friday and Saturday. Women's soccer hosts number 1 UCM on Friday before traveling to Northwest Missouri State on Sunday. Men's soccer takes on Fort Hays State on the road on Sunday. Football will host Nebraska Kearney on Saturday at Hunter Stadium. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. For the Lindenwood Sports Network, I'm TJ Weber. We are One Roar.